All right, let's get into it. We are going deep, and I mean that literally. We're about to explore a secret, incredibly high-stakes profession that operates in the crushing blackness of the deep ocean. It's a world of unbelievable wealth, absolute secrecy, and a career path where, well, retirement isn't really part of the deal. Welcome to the hidden world of ghost divers.
Just try to imagine this for a minute. Down there, it's not the cold that really gets to you. It's the weight. It's this constant, crushing pressure on your suit. Feels like a freight train is parked right on your chest. It is a very real, very physical reminder that you are somewhere humans were never, ever meant to be.
700 feet down. The world outside your helmet, it's a total void, just perfect inky blackness, broken up only by the one shaky beam of your torch. And what's caught in that beam? A massive transoceanic fiber optic cable. Yeah, the actual nervous system of our entire digital world.
And look, you're not down here doing some routine maintenance. You're here to fix a glitch for people who don't officially exist. The stakes? They couldn't be higher. If that one thin umbilical cord that's feeding you air gets snagged, you don't just die. No, you become a maritime mystery that will never, ever be solved.
So how in the world does someone end up in a job like this? It's not like you see a posting for it on LinkedIn, right? This is a ladder you have to climb, one incredibly dangerous rung at a time. And the journey to the most dangerous office on Earth, it starts at the absolute bottom.
So this is where your journey begins, at the bottom. And the first step isn't even a dive, it's a test. It's a test of your humility, your capacity for hard work, and most importantly, your ability to keep your mouth shut. You start out as a tender. As a tender, you're basically invisible. You might think you're there to learn about diving, but you'd be wrong. Your real job is to serve, to listen, and to prove that you can be trusted. Every single moment, someone is watching, evaluating you, not for your skills, but for your silence.
And the reality of that life, it is thankless. It is grueling. You're waking up at 4 a.m. not to put on a diving helmet, but to pick up a scrub brush. You're mixing breathing gases with surgical precision because a mistake could kill someone, and your reward is a wage that barely covers a shared room. There is zero glamour and absolutely zero bonus money. But you did it. You kept your head down, you put in the work, and you passed the test. So congratulations, you've been promoted. You're now a junior diver. And this is where the real risks and the first taste of real money finally begin.
So now you're the organization's utility player, and you're finally in the water. But it's not the deep, dark ocean. It's the dirty, shallow waters of ports and public piers. You're the one checking the hulls of unregistered boats for tracking devices, or running other high-risk jobs right out in the open. Your job is simple. Make money for the organization.
And this is the fundamental trade-off. For the first time in your life, you've got real cash. You buy a nice watch, an expensive leather jacket. You start to feel important. But what's the cost? Well, you're the most exposed person in the entire crew. You're the one doing the dirty work where the cops know your face, all while the bosses are safe at home. You are, in every single sense of the word, expendable.
And that cash, it isn't even really all yours. See, this tax isn't just about money. It's a system of loyalty. Every dollar you earn just reinforces your debt to your sponsor, the senior diver who brought you into this world. It is a constant, heavy reminder of who's really in charge. You proved your loyalty. Maybe you got caught, you kept quiet, and now you're moving up again. But this next step is different. You are about to become very, very wealthy, but you're also about to step into what can only be described as a golden prison. Your new office is a pressurized steel tube about the size of a van, and you'll live inside it with 3 other guys for 28 straight days. Your voice sounds like a squeak toy from all the helium in the air as you manage millions of dollars in dark infrastructure repairs from the deep. You go into the chamber, and a month later, you walk out an incredibly wealthy man. But the psychological toll is just immense. The money is staggering. Yeah, your bank account balance looks like a phone number. You've got the glass condo, the fancy car, all the toys. But you've traded everything else for it. You can't talk to your family. It's just too dangerous for them. You don't have friends, just associates. Paranoia becomes your new normal. This isn't a life, it's a gilded cage. You've made it. You endured the pressure, both literal and psychological. You've proven you are the best of the best, and now you've reached the absolute pinnacle of this hidden world. You are the ghost at the top.
At this level, you're not a diver anymore, you're a magician. You handle the impossible jobs, the ones that officially never even happened. The money is abstract. It just moves through a complicated web of shell companies and trusts. You live this life of immense, totally isolated power. You are a ghost in the system.
But here's the paradox, right? This is what it was all leading to. As a ghost, you know where every secret is buried. You know where every deal went down. Everybody is hidden. And all of that knowledge, all of that power, it makes you the single biggest threat to the very organization you helped build.
And that brings us to the final chapter. Because in this line of work, there are no retirement parties. There are no golden handshakes. There is only one inevitable conclusion for somebody who knows way too much. You are a loose end.
The end doesn't come with a bang. It's quiet. It's corporate. A text message on a burner phone, a one-way ticket. They tell you you're being moved to a new venture, but you know exactly what it really is. You're not a person anymore. You're just a number being moved to a different column on somebody else's spreadsheet. You never really had a choice at all. And that leaves us with this one final, chilling question. From the tender scrubbing a diving bell to the ghost managing phantom deals from the deep, everyone is just a cog in the same machine. So, in a system built entirely on secrets and shadows, who is really pulling the strings?